What's good, everybody? It's your boy Mega. It's been a while since I made a video. So what I wanted to talk about today is sometimes people get too hyped or too fulfilled with temporary success and improvement, especially with basketball skill development and with even sports performance development and improvement. So, rule of thumb for me, and there's some science proving this, it usually takes 30 minutes to 90 days to actually see real improvement, consistent improvement, whether it's you working on your shooting, your ball handling, whatever it may be. It usually takes it's a 30 to 90-day scale in which you're going to see consistent improvement where these things are hard grade. How can I put it? Sorry, that's probably the wrong way to say it. These things are kind of programmed, ingrained into your muscle memory, into your body, where you can do things instinctively, right? But the problem with that is it only takes you maybe a week or two to lose it. So what happens is kids will get better, and because they got better, they think, "Oh, I don't have to keep doing this. I don't have to keep doing the form shooting. I keep doing the stationary ball handling or the other ball handling or the footwork that I've been doing." They think, "Oh, I've already learned this. I've already mastered it." And you haven't mastered it yet. And you immediately start to decline in that area that you made improvement in. I had a kid yesterday. I won't say his name. He knows who he is. His footwork wasn't good anymore. And when we just got his footwork really good, he's being more explosive. He's starting to play over the rim. A week or two off, not really working on his stuff, not working on his footwork, not working on his ball handling, and he regressed. It only takes a week or two to regress. So you have to consistently stay on top of your skill development. And not just when you're with your trainer, you have to do these things on your own time. As I say before, and I'll say it again, I'll forever say it. A trainer is extra credit, right? We're like a tutor for your basketball skill development or a tutor for your physical development. You still have to do some work on your own time. All right. So it can't be, "Oh, well, I see my trainer on Tuesday. I'm going to work out the rest of the week." You should be doing something every day to improve your game, right? You should be asking your question, what deposit did I make today to become a better basketball player? If this is what you want to do. Now, if you just play for fun or you're just playing for clout, this message isn't for you. I'm talking for those that want to do something with the game, that love getting better, that love improving. You have to do something every day. You don't have to do something super strenuous or exhausting, but you have to do something every day. So let me get back to the message. You know me, I'm on the spectrum. Sometimes I go all over the place, so bear with me. So let's bring it back. So with the skill development, you got to do your dribbling every day, shooting, your footwork, right? Because what happens, like I said, you guys start shooting the ball a little bit better. The footwork feels well. You're like, "Oh, I'm not working on this anymore." No, you have to continue to work on it. If Steph Curry, Ray Allen, Reggie Miller, some of the greatest shooters of all time, still take over 500 shots a day, still make sure they make a certain amount of shots every day, and they're already the best at what they do. They're the top of the top 1%, and they still work on those things. What makes you think you should stop working on something that you were once deficient in? Sorry about that, right? If your left hand is weak and all of a sudden your left hand starts getting better, like, "Oh, I'm not working anymore." No, you still have to continue to work on those things. All right. Right. Until you at least reach 10,000 or 100,000 reps of doing something. All right. Then it's more hard grading your muscle memory. So, like, I don't play anymore, but there's certain things I can still do instinctively because I've done it so many times. Repetition matters. Like, basketball development is not always going to be fun. Let me say that again. Basketball development is not always going to be fun. It's going to be repetitive. It's going to get boring at times. But the really great players, the really special ones, understand that the work is not really work. And once you get to the point where the work's not really work, and you realize, "Oh, by me running these hills every day, me jumping the rope, me doing my core exercises, me lifting weights, me running 3, 4 miles every day, this is going to help me perform better on the court." That's where the fun is. Practice is not supposed to be fun all the time. The game's supposed to be fun when you properly prepare for it, right? When you're in the best shape, when you see your opponent hunched over, sweaty and tired, and you're not breathing hard at all, that's an advantage. right? When you can sprint 10, 20, 30 times before you get tired, and the guy that's guarding is already tired after the first 5 sprints. That's an advantage. So that's why we train. You train to gain an advantage over your competition, right? So you're as sharp as possible, not just with your skill, but with your body, with your athletic performance, your endurance, all right, your stamina, your conditioning, all that matters. A lot of kids only work on the skill stuff, they don't work on their bodies. And I can just say from yesterday's open gym, the kids that don't have the ability to play through some of the physical contact, your game is suffering, right? You can't guard, you can't rebound, you can't box out. You become someone that we don't really expendable. You don't want to be expendable as a player. Once you become expendable, then you're replaceable. All right. So you want to make sure you don't have any deficiencies in your game at all. All right. You never want to be a liability. But like I said, guys, you have to continue to work on your game every day. It can't be, oh, I'm shooting the ball better, I don't need to do this anymore. Oh, my ball handling feels better, you have to continue to do what got you there, and then have drills or work with someone who knows how to bring that whatever drill you've been doing or whatever skill you're working on to the next level. Okay, you started out at a 2. Now we're at a 6. What we got to do to get you to an 8? Then what we do, I get you to a 10, then a 12, and so on and so forth. Because you always can get better. You never can max out at something. There's been no perfect player, right? There's always something you can get better. Your footwork always can be sharper. Your technique can always be sharper. Your shot can always be sharper. Your ball handling can always be tighter. Your defense can always be better. So it's never like, oh, well, I'm good enough at that, I don't need to work on it anymore. You can never have the mentality. Even at my age right now, I'm still learning things. I'm still picking up things. I'm still fine-tuning my coaching. I'm still fine-tuning my training, right? I still want to be as detail-oriented as possible. So don't ever think that, okay, well, I'm good enough at this, I don't need to work on it anymore, right? If you're a good shooter, you still need to work on your shooting, because most players are not good at all forms of shooting. Some players are great catch and shoot guys, but they don't shoot well off the dribble, or they shoot well off their right-hand dribble, but not off their left-hand dribble, or they're not good at pulling up. Like, there's always something you can be working on, right? You have to have that mentality, right? Oh, I'm good, but there's still things I need to work on to become better, right? There's always something to chase. And the guys that have that type of mentality, like a Kobe Bryant, for example, is the reason why he was so great, right? The Jordans, the guys the LeBrons, they're always like, you know what? As great as I am and as much as I've accomplished, there's still more I can do. There's still more I can learn. There's still more I can pick up, right? So if the best of the best have that mentality, why don't you? Lastly, I'm going to ask you once again, what did you do today to get better? What deposit did you make? Have a good day.